Welcome back to the final battle's beginning. I have already fully prepared to save the world. Okay, I can't help it. I feel so dumb. I'm showing the scenery too damn much. Yeah, I got everything, pretty much. Yeah. Cool. Oh God.
To the warm. Taste my savage fury.
Again, decent my experience, man. Still, I wasn't expecting to encounter opposition as soon as I entered the place. At least I can rest. So this is basically like the beginning of the point of no return. I mean, yeah, the portal's still here, but there comes a point where you cannot turn back and you cannot respawn or use the Stone of Recall towards the very end. Meaning you have to go through the final boss fight without dying, or you reload. The thing is, I always did that anyway, because the gold and experience cost to come back to life never seemed worth it to me. I would much rather just like save scum the whole way, just like regular, or just make lots of saves here and there.
I shall do as you ask. It is done.
Dalen, what are you doing? Come on, Dalen. Yes, I'm being real cheap about this. I'm gonna rest when I can. You know, the thing that always did annoy me was the fact that, I think I have talked about this before, the fact that you're considered to go through certain things in certain ways. Because of the way the difficulty curve works in the expansions, you're expected to start a brand new character on the first expansion and use that same character in the second expansion. But even if I were not to go through Kingmaker, if I didn't go through the Kingmaker module, before I came here, I wouldn't even be a level 18 character out of the maximum possible level 40. You're not even expected, to my knowledge, to get halfway towards the max level by going through the whole main game. And the expansions are made, the second expansion towards the end, level-wise, is intended entirely for characters that are just above the halfway point. I think this actually led, I read this, there are three public modules. There are 3 old one modules. Old one modules. There are 3 Neverwinter Nights public modules.
I see by looking at you that you are not from my world of Azala. But I thank you for your aid nonetheless. Had you not intervened, I fear I would have succumbed to the Scaled Raiders. My name is Ashira of the Shining Order from the city of Sahaladar.
So much could be said. So much could be possible just with this. The alternate worlds thing.
My garments are those of my people, though perhaps they look as strange to you as your own garb does to me. As for the name Erebeth, I have no knowledge of her. Was she a companion of yours? Morag? That name is known to me. The Queen of the Scaled Raiders! Her face has haunted my dreams. Her voice hissing whispered promises of power to tempt me to turn against my people. But I am of the Shining Order, sworn in service to Sahaladar, greatest of the floating cities on Azala. I am not Erebeth. It may be that the one you call Erebeth is my parallel in your world. You say this Erebeth betrayed her faith. She was lost to Morag's evil. Perhaps we have met so that I may help you avenge her fall. I am a true knight of the Shining Order of Sahaladar. Perhaps I have been brought here from Azala to redeem the memory of Erebeth, that her soul may be cleansed of its sins by my actions.
Neat. So what is this? Damage from any electrical 25%, fire 25%, spell resistance 14, armor bonus versus reptilian plus 3. Oh. Anyway, as I was saying, basically, I still remember reading the thing about the second expansion. It's 3 chapters, and the 3rd chapter is intended for like levels 22 to 25, but the max level is 40. It got to the... It's crazy, and I actually discovered that during looking up public modules on the Neverwinter Vault, that someone made a series of 3 public modules called the Sands of Time modules, which in terms of story continue the tale of the hero of Waterdeep after he becomes, well, we'll save that for later. But basically it continues the story from... Where'd the other guy go? Oh, of course. Basically it continues the story from the second expansion. And they're supposed to be done in order, I think, because I recall reading in the stuff about that. I guess the FAQ, the text document notes and such, that the Sands of Time modules are to be done linearly, and the third and final of them is actually intended for more max level players, like towards max level players or something. That's the thing, though. The official NWN game doesn't cater to players who want to that BioWare themselves made. It doesn't cater to players who want to go like towards the max level. But rather caters more to role players, which makes sense. It is an RPG fantasy game. But it got to the point that some people made modules and more geared towards people who wanted to use higher level characters than people who just wanted to start all over with new characters. Basically, for people who wanted to keep their characters, like the Sands of Time modules intended for this, I guess, the same character you did both intended, I guess, for the same character that you did both expansions with.
It is done.
And as a result, you'll be going in with a moderately high level character, like kind of like a mid level character in terms of the level cap.
I have failed in the task.
So it was geared more. Anyways, so it was geared more towards players who wanted to continue using their characters. Because I actually read about this online. Apparently, a lot of servers actually intend, for the sake of proper role playing, for you to create brand new characters. And brand new characters, and there's even a guide on how you can make every aspect of it, a part of the role playing, with the character's bio, with your character's bio, their attributes, making the attributes, work in the, make the attributes make sense according to the background of the character that you make, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so you can still leave from here, but there's a point where it's a point of no return.
I found
I'm really hoping his corpse doesn't just disappear at that one once we hit the point of no return, though, because I have resurrection scrolls. Maybe I should buy a Rod of Resurrection. Hold that thought, then. It'll cost some money, but I swear, it'd be a good thing to have, I think. Though I don't remember who sells it. I think it's this guy. Either him or the mini-starred cloak people. Wait, I wonder how much this
Welcome
sells
to
for,
this-
unless it's a plot item. Holy crap, that's a lot of money. I'm keeping it though. Worthy artifact for my treasure hoards. But anyway, basically a lot, from what I read online though, a lot of servers don't like the idea of and they're right there too. But some servers don't like the idea of rushing into the server with high-leveled characters because I guess it's deemed unfair, or it's deemed a bad thing for role-playing, which is kind of crazy because certain being high level could be an aspect of role-playing too, in my opinion. Having a really powerful character could work in the way of roleplay. Like some kind of ancient wizard or something. But in any case, yikes. Die!
The rage of the Red Tiger unleashed! Taste my savage fury! Taste
Not again, Dalen. Come on. I think he's out of spells. Okay, time to fetch Dalen again. What was I saying though? Oh yeah. But anyway, because of this though, because the official game and its expansions,
Passing from the
it's not even really just the expansions. To my knowledge, I read up a bit on Shadow Garden Witch's Wake, on the Shadow Garden Witch's Wake modules, and apparently they are intended for low levels as well. And Kingmaker was intended for a brand new character. But basically, the Sands of Time, all three modules are intended for characters, and for, I guess, the same character you went through both expansions with. Basically, level-wise, they were made for if you complete both expansions with the same character, and the third and final one was actually intended, like, towards the end for, like, max-level characters, kind of. Let's see. Oh, what was that?
I have failed in the task.
Future door. Cute. Okay, it's around this point where it's a point of no return. I really hope Dalen's body doesn't just disappear upon death.
It is done.
But to my knowledge, even though this is kind of a hard boss fight, to my knowledge, it's also a short one. Because...
I shall do as you ask.
basically, if I remember correctly, all you do is fight a small group of Old One warriors or something, and oh shit. Oh, not this crap. Wow. I can't even use the stun of recall on. I can't use any items while the fear effect is cast. Who thought of this? Fear is like one of the ultimate spells in that regard, unless you're completely immune to it. Because with fear casted on you, you cannot use any of your items at all. None of them. No healing. You can't even try to dispel the fear. So looking at it from this way, when I get to that point, I'm better off just wearing Dalen's friggin' amulet.
Give it up! You ain't got a chance!
Well, did I get that rod already by this point, or... Yeah, I did. Okay. No need to go back then. I don't know, it's just certain things. For example, I had all those Finger of Death scrolls, and that made the fight against one of the dragons very much easier than it would have been otherwise. Because the way Finger of Death works is, well, first off, they have to make a save, or the target has to make a save or instantly die. But even if they make a save, they take like a lot of damage.
I shall do as you ask. It is done.
Seriously, immunity to fear is one of the best things, though, for the sole factor that fear is just really overpowered if you're not immune to it.
It is done.
I have stun son. I never usually use these, but... Oh, come on. Oh, for Pete's sake. Finally.
Bust your good! Taste my...
Come on. See, even Dalen in all his might runs away. Can't do anything. Come on. Jesus. That's the thing about status effects. There's so many status effects that could just render you completely useless for a time so people can just attack you freely. That's one reason I love the Red Dragon Disciples final level. Because it gives you the ability... Because it gives you the ability to be like immune to paralysis or something. Immune to... What did it do again? Immunity to paralysis and I think sleep, maybe? Wait, I shouldn't have...
Bust your good!
Oh, wait. There. You know, Death Armor only works for physical attacks, so I wonder why I'm even using it for this guy. Come on. Die.
I shall do as you ask.
Yeah, don't tell me you're... I hope so. Don't tell me you're afraid of the box, too. Alright, the point of no return. I'm mostly just saving all of these up for the sole purpose of selling them off in bulk sometime in the future. I'm sure it'd net me a lot of money. Alright, time for the final battle. From here on, no return. Wait, what? I don't remember this. Not this crap again. No, I'm reloading. No. I am reloading. I am not going to stand there, watch Dalen die, while I can't do a damn thing about it. I swear, the main reason I keep this is because of the strength boost and the fear immunity. Forgot about the dragons, though. I seriously forgot they were even there, so... Let's go all out this time. Come, my moving target. I'm just kidding. You're a good guy, Black Jeans. Definitely. We're good to go.
Give it up!
Also, the fact that they have a major wide area of a constant fear effect around. Oh my god. Oh, I guess you can return. That was weird. I thought you couldn't return it from a certain point. Maybe it's after that. I swear there's a point before the very final battle.
I found past...
Seriously, though.
Welcome
And
to this house
that's
of...
actually the crazy... Wait, wrong thing. That's actually the crazy thing.
Welcome to this house of...
It really is. This game... This is intended for characters lower than my level on normal difficulty with a henchman. With a henchman. This is intended for characters of my level. These guys that are basically killing me. That did just kill me. Is intended for characters below my level who started a fresh character at the very beginning of the main campaign. I don't understand this. Did I do something wrong with my character balance or something? Maybe I don't have enough armor? I don't freaking know. Whatever. What do I have in my... What do I have in the scroll department that can help me? Yeah, let's try that. Put that extended shield. Let's see. Now I want to save that one for later. Okay. I don't know. I'm just kind of confused. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe it's not the game's balance. Maybe I screwed up somewhere with my character or something. Who knows? Whatever. Let's just try to get through this. This is going to become me doing the recall stone thing, isn't it? I wonder where the capstone is. What the hell? Am I taking nothing? I don't know, I'm taking much less damage than I normally would. Damn it! What the hell? The thing is, Dalen isn't helpful at all here because Dalen's never helpful when it comes to fear because he has no way.
Is there something you need?
I don't know. Change tactics. Only use ranged weapons. Let's try this. I'm at the point where I'm just wondering if why, but I'm not about to give up here. Does he even have a ranged weapon? He doesn't seem to be using it. He
I found passing from this.
Welcome to this house of healing.
I wonder if he sells premonition scrolls. Okay, hang on a moment. Just gonna